Do you want to know what the worst part of FM25 being moved to the end of November? That's the fact that I have to play the same teams in the later stages of the Champions League. I am so tired of playing against Tottenham. Like, it's actually hilarious how often we see them. There's Inter, there's Nice, there's Tottenham, there's Milan, there's PSG, there's Barcelona, and there's Real freaking Madrid. And I always get Tottenham Hotspurs. Can I have something new? Please, for the love of God. Hi guys, MrSpaceman reporting for duty, and welcome back to another episode where we're doing the two games for you guys, and both of them are unfortunately against Tottenham. I like Tottenham. As you guys know, my sister is a fan of Tottenham. I am also a big fan of Ange. Currently, right now, I don't think he's doing entirely too well for Tottenham, which is unfortunate, and also their youth recruitment has dropped down to 3. Okay. Anyways, today we're taking them on. We're taking them on in the quarterfinal. Hopefully we get our 2 wins today and we progress into the next stages. I have no idea who the next stage team that we're playing. I forgot already. I think if we win this, we are playing Inter and Nice. Okay, fair enough. I asked for new teams, but potentially I might get them if Nice beat Inter. But for now, we have been on a very, very, very good run of form in the league. Come on, guys. We've created a monster already. Our team is so good. And with the additions of Valverde, with the additions of Lavia, got his name already. Oh my goodness. It was just last episode, I think we got him. It's insane. But yeah, we are looking to be quite good. And the game against Vozodats kind of proved it with Erling Haaland. Do you still remember? Do you remember that he's still here? I mean, especially considering for the fact that for the past, 3 episodes, it's been his face on it. But yeah, he's still scoring goals, and he scored a hat-trick against Vozdovac, which was very, very good. Vozdovac, I am an idiot. And a singular goal from Lucky Deans as well to kind of make it a little bit worse for them. 5-0 against Čukarički with Milovanovic, Lavia, Yap, Serenic, and Bolaños. Everyone sharing in the goal, so that's really, really good to see. TSC 3-1, quite easy. Milovanovic, Chikaev, and Teklak. And finally, the game before this was a 5-0 demolition of poor old Tekstulac with goals from Tasic, which is one of our young players, Ederson Bolaños, Saldana, and finally Ederson gets his penalty, which is nice. But we're taking on Tottenham. How do they look? We haven't seen them this season, or have we? Don't think so. I don't think we've seen them since last year. No, we haven't. Have they changed at all? Let's look at the transfers. They have Colville. Okay. They have Gaspar. Okay. How does Colville actually look now? Let me just take a look at this. Well, he looks good. He's on loan from Barcelona. He looks very, very good. So he'll be a person to watch out for. This random youth player, Sule, Matthias Sule, for 52 million. Hello. He got signed from Stuttgart. His career took him from Juventus to Germany to Tottenham. Okay, we reached the stages of FM where I have absolutely zero clue about what the hell is going on. And apart from that, they brought in Gaspar on a loan as well because Tottenham doesn't like spending money, and this guy. So they're not actually doing very, very good in that regard. Who do they buy or sell or loan? Well, they got rid of Schurz, which is bad. And they didn't sell anyone else. So I have no idea how they're making their money, but their squad is, as you guys will remember, still very, very good. They have Graham Owen, who's currently wanted by City because they need a new striker. Who is this kid? Oh my god, they have another player. He better not be their academy player. Pete Dewhurst looks absolutely amazing. Looks like a wonder kid, and he was signed from Birmingham for 15 million this year, and he's already playing in the Champions League apparently. It's kind of wild to see. Savio decided to come here instead of City for whatever goddamn reason. And apart from that, Glucho's on the bench. Mikey Moore is still, well, actually not as developed as I thought he would be in this save, but still a very, very good side. But I mean, come on, we look like this. I mean, what can you do? We are just built different. And in goals, we're going to have Lucas Gabriel. From the left to the right, we're going to have Serenic, Beas, Lemke, and Teklak. Mainly because we're missing some players like Lukeba, who is probably come back from an injury, a little bit tired, and we are gonna have to give him game time. Otherwise, he will collapse and die, which is something I don't want to see. Lavia, Valverde, and Deans as the middle three because Gavi is suspended for the next match. So hopefully he'll be there for the next match. Not next match. Next match after this. Milovanovic on left, Estevao on the right-hand side, and up front, leading the line is Erling Braut Haaland. Do I need to say anything else? No, I think we are ready. We're excited to take on Tottenham, he says with heavy, heavy sarcasm. Let's just get on the pitch. I'm just so tired about talking about Tottenham. I am so tired of facing Tottenham. Why are they going so far in the Champions League? I don't understand. but they're not playing Owen for whatever reason. He's not even on the bench. Ooh. Do we have a chance? Are they resting him for a home game? I don't know, because at least we're playing at home, which is awesome. I love our stadium. Hopefully, it will take you guys away from what's happening at Partizan. In case you don't know, for those of you that aren't from Serbia or Partizan fans, I mean, look, I'm not close to the club, so I can't say for certain, but they've pretty much sold every single player that is good. They're losing. They sacked their manager and basically struggling, which is kind of painful, especially considering that they sold Saldania, which makes me think that on FM25, we will have to play for a team where he went, because I miss him. But Andres Beas is going to put a cross in, and I shouldn't have put a point to that. That was an awful cross, but he has another chance, finds Lavia instead, lines up a shot against his old nemesis when he played for Chelsea, as you guys know, the London teams and all that stuff. But Saranic will find Milovanovic in offside, and the beautiful finish, and Hedl the line quite well. Get it? Hedl the line. Please don't unsubscribe. I really would appreciate it. But what you need to do is boo the VAR decision. Although, to be fair, let's take a look at it. It's probably so bad that I don't even need a VAR check for this. And to be fair, I read it in I read it in live. Oh my god. This is not a good day. This is not a good recording. And if you're here for anything good on this channel, why are you here? As you guys know, I am a mess when I record. I'm a mess when this happens. But the best part is, it brings it to life. Yay! I think so. Anyways, do you guys see what happens when you play the same team over and over again? You just lose sanity. You go insane. Your IQ level drops to 0. And with that in mind, hit a like button, because for every like, I get 1 extra IQ point, and I actually be able to form coherent sentences, which is useful for YouTube videos based solely around commentating, because there's not much skill here, as you guys know. The team is not doing well, and it's time for me to actually maybe show some coaching skills and maybe try and influence the result, because I'm coaching a team where Haaland isn't doing well. Yeah, not good. But I mean, apart from that, like, we aren't creating anything. Nothing is happening. And that just could be because Tottenham are here and they're happy to settle in for a draw. So let's push them all the way back. Let's put in our wingbacks on attack. Just push them as far as we can. And with that in mind, potentially even put Esteval inside forward. I think in my head, inside winger it is inside winger, isn't it? Inverted winger, there we go. Inverted winger is more of a, well, winger. He actually does more things, but I feel like inside forward is more of a forward role, so they actually get involved in games a bit more, they shoot more, they contribute a bit more and that sort of stuff. And I think that's what we need to go for, especially considering that nothing is happening. Hello? Wake up. Maybe Teklak has awakened? I don't really know. Maybe he's had a nice little cup of coffee. No, he hasn't. He finds Savio instead. Lockie Deans, though, will find Teklak once again, who pushes up, puts on a cross. Hedl jumps up, and Haaland did not expect that chance to happen, and that's probably why he missed. Do you guys smell that? This smells like a counter-attack goal where Tottenham will park the bus. As Savio finds some space on the left-hand side, finds Javi Guerra, who broke my hearts last time, and Kulusevski, thankfully, does not score on this occasion, because if he did, I would be a very unhappy bunny with that. Yeah, not very good. I really want to finish the season on a high. I want to win the Champions League, because you can't spend as much money as we did with the squad that we had and not win the damn thing. I've thrown everything and the kitchen sink, and I don't even know what another thing can throw, and something else I threw. I threw this baseball. I threw this baseball at a team and something landed, and our team looks incredible, so I'm very confused why we're not actually creating much. We need to potentially just push as far as we can, go wider, use that width, and potentially float crosses, use Haaland as much as we can, and just whatever, be more expressive. We need to push this out. Tottenham is getting back into this game. We are having chances. We're just not converting them, which is something I really don't want to see. But Tottenham are having back-to-back highlights, which is something worrying a little bit for me, at least. Anyways, Bissouma is on the ball. He's passing the ball quite nicely to Romero. Okay, you don't need to show off there. There was literally no one marking you. It's like that guy that did a trick out of nowhere for no reason, like he spun like a fidget spinner. Why? I don't know. But Van de Ven finds himself on the ball. I think he's a left back, but he's very much in the middle. Look at that. New roles. Well, I guess a year old roles now. Savio find some space, and thankfully Beas intercepts. Can we have a counterattack? We are set up to be the attacking team, but can we hit them on the counter? Valverde finds some space, finds Haaland, takes a touch. Haaland takes a shot left foot, and the ref is going to call for an offside, but if he doesn't, that's going to be Haaland's 39th goal of the season. And if it works, I'll be extremely pleased because that was a beautiful counterattack and the goal was awarded and Haaland scored a nice, beautiful goal. That's a beautiful counterattack started by Haaland. Well, technically Beas as well. Beautiful carrying from everyone. Beautiful weighted pass from Valverde. Beautiful touch. And Hedl could have done a bit better, but he didn't Hedl the line very well this time. Huh? Please do not subscribe, I beg you. But Milovanovic is going to have to come off. He's a bit tired. I'm going to freshen up my wingers. I'm going to bring on Bolaños and I'm going to bring on Estevao just to get a little bit more pace. In terms of everything else, potentially a new wingback, that would be good. Let's bring on Augusto, who's a little bit, well, annoyed still, and I don't really trust him as a first player, but at the same time, off the bench, he should be fine. In terms of everything else, we have Monero, we have Lukeba, and potentially the next thing is to kind of freshen up the midfield. So I might go for Monero as a Mazzala on attack, just so he can kind of contribute in the midfield as well. So that's our subs. We have one more in case someone breaks down, and hopefully they don't. They're on the attack once again, and Beas is getting involved again, but unfortunately this time it didn't spark a counterattack as Savio finds the ball in some space, and Fede Valverde just does not care. He doesn't care. He wants to be involved. He was here. He was there. He is freaking everywhere. Beautiful pass to Erling Haaland. Use that space. He doesn't. Monero, still on the ball, trying to make his name. Bolaños trying to make his name as well. Takes the time. Takes a shot. And Edinson Bolaños. Oh my God. I think we should call him Thomas Edison. Because the light bulb just went off. He'd take a touch. Perfectly slotted in the top left corner, and I have absolutely no idea how calm and composed he was, because that is beautiful. Normally in FM, what you see is at this moment he takes a touch and he kind of shoots from here, but he took a second touch, brought it in a little bit, and slotted it into the bottom left corner. Mwah. Beautiful play, guys. Absolutely amazing. 2-0. I'll settle for this. But maybe the players won't, as Cesar Augusto is pushing his team forward. Lavia takes a touch, brings it across to Teklak. I'm surprised Lavia hasn't broken down yet, which is hilarious. But Van de Ven is finding himself in lots of space. Maybe we should have had some players back. That would have been a smart idea. Dewhurst makes a run down the left-hand side. The new Birmingham man makes a run, finds Sar, and almost creates an assist out of nothing. That was respectable, and that sends alarm bells. And I'm going to try just a little bit to slow down this crazy thing. I don't want a 2-1, I want 2-0. Let's bring them back on support. Teklak is a little bit tired. I don't want him to run up and down as much. Just chill out. Let's see out this game and have a great time. And a great time was had. We beat Tottenham 2-0. Absolutely amazing. I mean, I say amazing. The game was kind of, you know, those run-of-the-mill games where it's kind of like just things happen, scores happen. But in the end, 2.61 XG, 14 shots, 5 on target. It wasn't the best game. It was a victory. It's a quarterfinal first leg victory. So now I'll see you at White Hart Lane in about... Now, as we've managed to skip everything, it's the 15th of April. We are ready to take on Tottenham once again. We've beat Vojvodina 6-1, which is absolutely amazing to see. And we're ready to play Tottenham at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It's no longer the White Hart Lane. I am a boomer. Man, I'm so freaking old. Certain things. What else am I going to say? Do you guys remember when Modric used to play for Tottenham? What else is dumb? Ledley King. Remember that guy? Who else? Harry Redknapp. Remember him? Peter Crouch. Well, to be fair, I'm probably not that old. I'm actually like probably one of the younger players actually of FM. People will probably tell me names much older and I will kind of laugh because I think I'm old. Wait till they hear what I had to say. But anyways, we're ready to take on Tottenham, like I said before. We're missing some players. Lemke is injured and Deans is injured a little bit, which is unfortunate. We're still missing Yap to injury, but in good news, Lukeba and Gavi are back for this game, which is very, very good to see. So in goal, we're going to have Gabriel. Serenic is going to be a left back. Lukeba, Gilson, and Teklak continue the back four. Lavia, Valverde, and Gavi are going to be a midfield three. Milovanovic, Estevao, and Haaland going to be hopefully leading the line and hopefully kicking ass and taking names. You know what? I wanted to ask, because when I went to the stadium for a concert like last year, basically to get back basically, to get back to it, it wasn't the best experience. You had to take just one singular train and you had to wait forever for someone to pick you up, which was very, very unfortunate. It was really, really hard to get back into London. Literally just one train for however many people, 80,000, 90,000. How is the matchday experience like at Partizan? Huh? Let me know. How do you get to the stadium? How is it going? Is the stadium itself good? Is like the match day experience great? I mean, obviously, apart from the fans, the fans are absolutely amazing and all the performances are great. But what about like, what do you guys do? Because in the UK, you usually go and you get a beer. I don't know, maybe sit at the bar before that. Then you come into the stadium, you get a drink, you get a pie, come and chill out, and you drink way too much and you get really angry at the result. How is it in Serbia? Do let me know, as Teklak will hopefully give us something to celebrate. He does play back though, and we are with Lavia, who finds Esteval on the right-hand side. We're playing quite nice football, and we have been playing for the past few seasons, which is nice to see. Esteval finds the ball, finds it to Milovanovic. He squares it to him in lots of freaking space, and Dusan Milovanovic on his 12th goal of the season, which is not that much to be fair, because obviously Holland is stealing all the goals. But this one is very, very good, and it was created by our Brazilian Serbian, Esteval, who next season or the year after that is joining Chelsea in real life. But a beautiful pass, a beautiful goal, and we're 1-0 up and 3-0 on aggregate. Let's go. Valverde is going to find himself in lots of space. Sorry, I blanked out there. He's going to find Gavi, who looks to be slightly offside. Potentially, that could be a contentious decision. Now, obviously, as a Partizan manager, I am livid. As you can see in the corner, I am celebrating, and Ange is pissed off. What are we doing there? And the goal is awarded, so I'm right to celebrate, but I am so confused about what the hell both of us were doing. We're dancing. We're not even managing anymore. We're just vibing. It's a great time, and we're all here for it. But Valverde passes to Gavi, and that's probably at least like 40k off my wage budget just because they scored and assisted. Yep, that's the reality we live in right now. Damn, remember when Bieber Snatcher was the highest earning player at our team for like... I think he had like £1,000 or £2,000 a week. We were playing him. Maybe it was like more. Maybe 10. Okay, fair enough. And now we're like, 40k gone for a goal and assist. Yeah, I'm happy with this. As Javi Chiera almost interrupts my brain wave activity by scoring, which would have been very rude for him to do so. But yeah, that's kind of funny how much we've changed since the first few seasons. I feel like at some point before the end of the game, I'm going to have to do a review about how much our team has changed. But Magallanes is just going to keep running, and he almost scores a goal after Serenic brings down Kulusevski, and everyone expected a foul, I guess, but the ref didn't whistle. Is the ref secretly on their side? Find out more. I didn't think there was a need to record this. I genuinely didn't think there was a need to record this. But, yeah, that happened. Serenic is back on the score sheet. And I thought this was a pointless highlight. Okay, game. Thank you. Right. I'm more than happy to see out the second half without any stress. I just want to chill out. I want to have a great day. And so do you. And, maybe this was just Serenic having a laugh. He was like, you know what? I'm bored. The coach said something about me being a Tottenham player and I got confused, okay? It doesn't help that they're also kind of playing in Tottenham's blue away kits. Maybe that's what it is. But Savio, though, is going to run down the right-hand side. Serenic is not going to be there to stop him. And Oscar takes a shot. And thankfully, Lucas Gabriel is that good as a player to stop him. And the highlight continues. And we are just, alarm bells are ringing. Alarm bells are ringing, so we need to be slightly careful. Okay, back-to-back highlights for Tottenham. We are starting to worry a little bit. Javi Guerra, who I actually hate because he tends to score against me and he tends to piss me off. But Esteval, though, is going to be in lots of space here. Can he take on two players at once? The answer is no. He passes it back to Teklak. Probably a smart thing to do. He's good, but he's not that good. But Gavi finds Haaland, who's being marked by like 3 or 4 players, and he finds Alonso instead. But Valverde's there to pick it up, and Serenic, can he make up for his mistakes? He finds a cross, finds Erling Haaland, and Hedl puts the ball away for a corner, which this time I'm going to commentate, and it's going to lead to nothing. Are you ready? That's how it's going to be. I'm not going to switch off this time. Serenic, can you make up for your mistake? Can you put in a beautiful cross? The answer is no, he can't. And in case you're wondering, that's exactly why I don't commentate some corners. But Haaland hits the post from an offside position. And I'm going to make some subs because Lukeba is a little bit tired and Beas is going to come on instead of him. And Milovan is going to come off and I'm going to bring on Bolaños. Just give us some fresh legs up front. Come on, boys. Just see out the game. I've set you to balance. Chill out. Have a great time. Don't do anything stupid. Play the ball out nicely. And let's be done with this game. Tech like though, we'll find Estevao. We're moving the ball forward, which is kind of good to see. When I say chill out, I just mean don't do stupid risks. Has a beautiful pass to Valverde. Will find him on the ball. Finds Gavi, who's going to find Haaland, who's on a 6.3, but finds Gavi 1, 2, 3. And Gavi with a double this game, right? Double? Yes, he scored a double this game. Absolutely amazing. Comes back from suspension and puts Tottenham on a suspension out of the Champions League, at least for this year. Huh? Look at me. Look how the brain works. Look at how the things come together. And Haaland gets an assist, so hopefully this will be better. Yeah, I'm all over the place, and you guys know it, and you love it. So with that in mind, let's make some final subs. There's no way we're going to throw away 1-5 in 80 minutes. There's not going to be enough time, so I'm going to take some players off and give some players rest. So Monero's going to come on. Benzinger's going to come off. Well, come on as well. And last sub is going to be... I'm gonna put on Zdravkovic. Let's put Zdravkovic on for Haaland. Oh, shoot. Okay. This is why I don't make 5 subs anymore. Lucas Gabriel is injured with a hand injury. Who is kind of tall that can go there? Gavi is not tall. Why am I looking at him? Valverde is not tall. Bolaños? No. Zdravkovic? No. Do I put like my center backs in goal? But then who goes into the center back role? How tall is Teklak? Teklak is tall. Teklak is tired. Let's do this. Bring on Valverde on the right hand side. He's played right back before. And let's just do this. Poor Teklak. You know the best part is though, right? He's going to be absolutely pissed off that I played him as a goalkeeper. And you know what, son? That's not my first choice either. But you're tired, you're tall, you're having a good game, and we have no more subs. So let's just see it out, shall we? And see it out we did. Absolutely amazing result. I want to see how long Gabriel is injured for. But a 3-1 result with a 1-5 on aggregate leads us to the next round of the Champions League. Now the question is, who are we facing there? Well, first of all, Gabriel broke his hand, which sucks, but it means we have Ederson who's going to be helping us, that's for sure. And of course, we're playing Inter because Inter probably managed to beat, well, Nice by a lot. Let's see what's going to happen. What happened in the previous round? Well, they beat them 4-0 on aggregate, which is fair enough. And AC Milan, Paris Saint-Germain, Barcelona, and Real Madrid are fighting in the next stages, probably tomorrow. But anyways, we are taking on Inter for you guys. Probably 2 games for you as well in that episode. We're almost done to the final 2 episodes of our save with Partizan. But yeah, so I hope you guys stay tuned with us for the next few episodes, which are probably going to be the last episodes of this save. I'm going to do some more saves like, 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, whatever, to see what happened to Partizan. Spoiler alert, they're probably going to sell everyone. And then maybe I'll tell you guys what I have done in my own time rebuilding. So I hope that's something that you guys look forward to. And then just basically be me chilling out to FM, maybe doing some other things, maybe other small rebuild saves. And then we're going to start the conversation of what team do I play in FM25. Think about that because you're going to have to tell me at some point in the future. Right, we beat Tottenham today 5-1 on aggregate, which was absolutely amazing. And then we're taking on Inter Milan in the next episode, which is also a very good game. So anyways, I hope you had a fantastic day and I'll see you guys in the next episode against a very good Inter Milan who stole a keeper from us 2 years ago. And I still didn't get over it. Bye guys.